Hello, Cat here, and welcome to the Random Game Review, Season 3. This season, we're going to be taking an in-depth look at one of the greatest Wii games that have ever been made. EA Sports Active 2. Now, I know what you're thinking, EA Sports Active 2 is not really the greatest game out there, but let's be honest with ourselves, we ate a lot during Christmas, and Thanksgiving, and the New Year's. I need to do a little something to work out. And what better way to work out than on a video game? I mean, come on. Everyone's seen, the ads on TV. You can just work out at home. No one will see you. And it's a video game. So you're having fun playing and working out. I mean, it's the best of both worlds, right? So I figured, let's actually do it. Let's see if we can work out, lose weight, have fun with an actual video game, and record it as well, so everyone can see the results. Let's jump into the game, see how this thing works, and see what kind of features we have here. Yes, let's start. We're going to click away on the disk drives. Hopefully this thing won't die on me. Luckily I've never had one die yet, though I do hear them quite often. The disk drives die. But this is going to be pretty neat. Let's see how loud this is. I actually am not listening to it, so if this is loud while I'm talking, I do apologize, and hopefully I can get it in the edit. And
welcome to EA Sports
if it is too loud, then I'm just talking for no reason. So let's get through this title screen
where you will be having fun
and see how it works.
Getting fit with sports
I
activities
may just edit this thing out. Let's go ahead and click it here. All right, we can just click it. So yes, that is the correct time. Alright. Let's keep going. Yes, press A. Alright, yes, welcome. Well, let's choose a partner to work with. We'll go with Mickey here. Alright. That's pretty convenient. They can choose Alright, so now we've gotten back in, and I've come to another area in the game. It wants me to rebind the peripherals, so let's go ahead and begin the process. I've plugged in my USB dongle. It's already in there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get my heart monitor, which we have right here. We'll press the button. It's blinking. Hold down the total body track monitor with your left arm sensor so you can sync with total body USB tracking and sensor sync. Yes. So what do I have to do? I have to put it on my wrist actually? Let's just put it on my hand and see if this works. Alright. I'll actually do it. I'll put it on my wrist. I'll put it on my hand. Like it says. Sync up, bad boy. Sync. Did it sync? Sync. Now it's supposed to sync. Let's see. Please connect the heart rate monitor. I'm connected. It didn't say press any sensor you wish to sync total body. I don't think it's working. There goes my wrist. Alright, this is taking way too long. It's thinking. And it has not synced. Wow, that's amazing. So far so good. Let's cancel this. Let's try it again.
No, God, please,
this will be amazing.
No.
Alright, so we're back in the Wii, and now we are going to go ahead and bind our system together since I didn't do it in the beginning. Let's begin the process. Alright, step 2 of 5. Connect the heart rate. Hold down the button on the total version mode. There it is. Alright, hold down the button. Alright, let's go ahead to the next one. Let's get our leg one off the floor. As you can see, I'm not prepared for this, but let's hold this. Sink this bad boy. There it is. So it looks like, if I remember correctly, that this is a two-person game. So all my sensors are set up on one. It's not one sensor and two sensor. It's actually on channel 1. So it would be interesting. As I lean out of the way here. Yes, it is. Two-person. So you can do this with your friends and family. Awesome. Alright, so let's continue here. I know it's loud in the background, but let's go ahead and hit back. Let's see. My workouts. What is this? Let's put together perfect work based on your needs. I like how it says new, as like, you know, I came here yesterday and it wasn't here, but yet it just appeared. Like, it's on the disc. How was this? Why is this new? All workouts provided by the trainer that you created, we found here. Okay. Trainer generated workouts. Yes, I want the computer to make me something. The Wii. That's good. Let's see. Let's do a normal, hard, easy, normal. The normal one. We'll do 15, 25, 35, 30 minutes. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's see what we get. So this is more of, I think, what I'm looking for here.
No,
just something.
Okay,
Alright,
here
well,
we go.
this is pretty
Are you
interesting.
ready?
I am going to go ahead and get started in this workout, and I will see you in a few minutes here. Well, I'm back, and as you can see, I have been working out. I started this video on Monday, and that was my actual first workout day. I chose 4 days to work out. You actually, I think you can choose less, but they automatically give you 4. I don't think you can choose more. I didn't try it. Maybe I should should try that. But I chose the 4 generic ones they gave me, and that was Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday. The routine I chose was a 30-minute routine at a full body at a normal pace. I found this to be actually pretty good, and so I kept it for all 4 days. I let the software generate the program for each day, and again, I thought those were good too. When doing the actual program, I found that the first day, instead of doing about 30-35 minutes or 25-30 minutes, it actually took 45-50 minutes for the whole program to end. And the reason for this was every time a new routine came on, they would do a video of a guy using the resistant band, and then they would show you the computer generated instructor to help you out, to show you what you're going to be doing. Now, this is kind of informative, it helps, but you can just skip right past it like I did and fumble through the exercise. Now, the first day, that's what I did, and it was just fine. The second day, it generated only about 3 new exercises. So all the rest of them are already new, so it didn't bother me just to skip through those as well. And then the third and fourth day, maybe 1 or 2 new exercises. I really haven't checked out how many they have, but every one I've done so far, I've enjoyed, I guess, and I didn't find any of them overly difficult or hard to do. The interesting thing is you don't need to use the actual Wiimote for your right hand. So you have your heart sensor on your left arm and your leg sensor on your leg, but the Wiimote doesn't really do anything unless it calls for it. So the actual arm heart monitor is a sensor for motion, which I found that pretty interesting. The downfall of not holding the Wiimote is that it times out. So when it times out, it just stops, and the Wii just doesn't know where the remote is. It thinks it's dead or that it's turned off. During a routine, this totally breaks the rhythm and sucks. So what I would recommend doing, and what I found out was, in between your routines, just press the A button. It's not going to pause anything or stop anything, but it at least keeps your Wiimote alive. So during a routine, it doesn't turn off and you have to just pause what you're doing and start up again and losing the rhythm. The sensors worked out pretty well. The heart monitor, I didn't have any trouble with it. It never slipped or anything. The leg monitor did slip. Now, I found that working with it, you want to keep it mid to a little low. They show in a picture when starting up that you keep it high in your thigh, but actually if you can keep it about midway and a little lower. This worked out fine for me. There were a couple of routines that it couldn't tell what I was doing, so I did have to adjust it. But I found that keeping it on the outside of my shorts Though it did feel like it was slipping, it never really came off, and very little adjustment was needed, so that was nice, because I was afraid that that thing would just go all over the place and would never stay where it was supposed to. For the 4 days that I worked out, I didn't use the resistant band. The first day, I used the wrist Gold's Gym weights, and they're about 5 pounds, and those worked out for maybe 10 minutes until my arms sweat, and then they just slipped all over the place, so that was just useless. So on the second day, I picked up 2 5-pound little weights I had and used those instead. That actually worked out really well, and you can actually use them during any routine, say simulated jump roping or simulated jogging. Even when you're doing squats, they tell you for each routine what you need to use. They show a little picture, either a Wiimote for your resistant bands. So they do tell you that you can use it or not use it, optional, I guess. But for now, as you see in the videos around me, I did not use it during every single time. There was a couple of times jump rope I used it, I found that it was okay, and I probably will do that again for this next week, use it the whole time. As long as I can hold something in my hand, I probably will. The routines were varied a lot, and so it was pretty good. You had some soccer routines, some simulated basketball routines, jogging routine, rail grinding routine on a skateboard, bicycle routine, but all these were just basically simulating squats, or as far as soccer, kind of like jumping in the air and waving your hands for basketball, that type of thing, for lunges and whatnot. So it was all pretty good. You did have a couple of push-ups I did, and a couple of side planks, and I don't think I did any front planks or full planks, but I did a couple of side planks. So as the routines vary, I wonder if in this next coming week, if it will vary more. I did lose some weight, and I do have a picture of my first day, and you'll be seeing that down here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be doing more of these and giving you more progress for each one. If you liked the video, go ahead, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a dislike if you didn't like it. But as always, keep on gaming. Until next time, this is Cat with a Random Game Review.